Lovely bruises, the recruit sneered loudly enough for the others to hear Sergeant Madison, but the princess was unaware that boot camp included a spa day. Hale was the only female soldier in the squad returning after 3 weeks of medical leave. Or so they believed, and in front of her, Corporal Denny Marks, the newest recruit, was puffed up like a rooster enjoying the attention. She stood in the center of the training field, shoulders squared, tank top soaked in sweat. Her skin streaked with dirt and old bruises that hadn't fully healed, her knuckles scraped, raw blood had dried on her collar, but her eyes didn't blink. "How many push-ups does it take to snap a wrist, Sarge?" With a derisive smile, he went on, "Or did you just trip over your own ego?" Madison was standing motionless, breathing slowly, and the entire squad could see the bruises across her neck, collarbone, and long scar under her left eye. General Rock was watching from a few yards away, arms folded, expression unreadable, and he didn't interrupt yet. However, the general then said, "Calm, controlled, dangerous call sign." Widow 27, the whole field fell silent, and Denny frowned. What Rock stepped forward? "What boots thudded in the grass you just ran your mouth at Widow 27's son? Is that supposed to mean something?" "Oh, it means everything," said one of the older recruits. The general stopped inches from Denny, his voice lowering like thunder before a storm. "Have you ever heard of Operation Black Veil?" Denny shook his head. "No, sir." Rock nodded at Madison, remained motionless and silent while the woman in question led a 5-person recon team behind enemy lines. The other recruits were silent, but now she didn't trip over her ego boy. She walked through hell and returned with ghosts. The general growled, "Those scars you're laughing at, that she earned while saving lives, and that you'll never be worthy to shake hands with Madison. 4 men died, and she brought the 5th home barely breathing, carrying him through 8 miles of jungle under fire with 2 fractured ribs and a bullet in her thigh. The bruises are from rehab, where they are learning to walk and fight again, not from the mission. Coming back when every doctor told me I wouldn't. Denny took a step back. I came here," she continued, eyes locking on him, "not to be coddled, not to be pied. I came here to lead, and you just showed every damn person in this unit who you really are." The squad behind her shifted uncomfortably. A few of them stared at the ground. Others looked at her with something close to respect. Denny couldn't even make eye contact now. The general turned toward the rest of them. "You all laughed, you all let it happen, but let me make something very clear. There are soldiers in this world, and then there are legends. You've got one standing right in front of you, and you didn't even know it." Rock took one last look at Denny. "Pack your bag, you're done here." "But sir," Denny stammered, "you're not fit to wear the uniform if you can't recognize courage when it's bleeding in front of you." The general barked. Denny walked off, shoulders low, silence following him like a shadow. Later that day, as the unit sat in the mess hall, no one mocked her. No one spoke above a whisper. One of the newer recruits leaned over and whispered, "Why Widow 27?" Madison sat by herself until one by one they came over. They didn't apologize directly, but they sat next to her, ate with her, and watched her, because they now saw the soldier who didn't break when she had every excuse to the woman who didn't boast about war stories or demand respect. Instead, she earned it quietly and brutally, completely. She said, "I'm number 27 because I've buried 26 of my team," without raising her head from her tray. "Before we wrap up, we'd love to know where in the world you're watching from." And with that, the table fell silent once more. She wasn't there to impress anyone. She wasn't there for glory. She was there because that's what real leaders do. They return even when it hurts, even when they're broken, so the next generation knows how to stand, because true strength isn't loud. It bleeds in silence, trains without praise, and stares down cowards until they remember what respect means. If this tale touched you deeply, please subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and leave a karma comment below. Let's see how far this narrative has come. Please include your city or country in the comments.